Hopefully we're on. We are S.O.W. Stream of Wisdom Rochester. Thank you for joining us for another class. All right, here online, allowing us in your houses. We hope that your week has been fruitful. All right. Let's go ahead and get this link out. We hope that we're live. We live? We finally live. That's mad crazy, right? We can adjust it. We can put back the title and stuff on there. Yeah, you can adjust it. Drop that thumbnail. Right. So we tried to fight the powers that be to try to get class going. To try to get class going. The title is Babylon's Illusion: When Corruption Looks Invincible. Right? When corruption looks invincible. That's what we're going to touch on tonight. You know, because that's kind of the main thing that we've been seeing lately, right? In the news, dealing with the whole exposure of Jeffrey Epstein and all the files and emails and flight records of all the fan favorite celebrities, of all, man, listen, sports stars. I mean, the names go on, right? I think they even said, they even brought out Pusha T, right?
Oh, definitely.
Pusha T, Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker, right? You know, so I wanted to touch on the topic because it's something that's major in the news, but are we looking at it in the right lens, right? Are we looking at the situation for what it really and truly is, instead of just, oh, it's just another breach of news and gospel and information? No, this is real life scenarios that actually impacted hundreds and probably thousands of people's lives.
God.
And we're just looking at the small scheme of things. Like, our people really don't understand. You're really looking at evil. You're looking at demonic dealings, right? And a lot of times, because it hasn't touched you, it hasn't visited your door, you don't consider pain of what these people have been going through, right? But more importantly, you know, what the world, man, you know, a lot of brothers and sisters, you know, do you know how to properly look at what's going on? Do you even know what's going on? Are you recognizing it? Right? So, you know, I wanted to just touch on this topic to give some insight biblically on what's really going on. Right? And yeah, the title is Babylon's Illusion: When Corruption Looks Invincible. Because America, it seems like everything that happens here that's negative, evil, or off, it seems like they prosper, does it not? It's like, golly, they get away with everything, right? They get away with murder. They get away with lying. And Donald Trump just flipped the system. I don't know how many charges they had on him. He beat the charges and then did what? Won the president race. But the reason why I'm touching on the topic is because there is a divine way to look at this situation, a spiritual lens that we have to be in when we're understanding what's happening here in America and in the world. So, you know, again, we wanted brothers and sisters, man, to really, you know, get a biblical understanding of what's going on. All right, so we good to go with the sound. Shalom, family. We're finally up and running. Let me ask, how do y'all feel about it? Or have you actually looked into it? Have y'all seen any of the videos or any of the news clippings that they're just throwing in our face?
I just saw a post about it.
Oh, what'd you see?
Just how they kind of calling out different celebrities and people.
With Epstein?
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of the celebrities, right? Shalom, shalom, family. Say it like Yaki. Come on in, come on in.
Uh,
Come on in, come on in. Right, put a pen in a pad and we gonna get started. I'm gonna steal that one. Put a pen in the pad, right, in the chat, and we gonna get started.
That's cold.
Right? Yeah, I've been on my Yaki. Real quick, announcements. Purim. Purim is gonna be March the 2nd through the 4th. Yeah, March 2nd through the 4th. We're aiming to be in Virginia. We're aiming to be in Virginia here in Rochester. I know that Houston's going to be holding Purim. San Antonio's going to be holding Purim. And VA will be as well. So make the adjustments, make the arrangements to gather. Right? To gather on these high holy days. It's needed. Again, the world is crumbling. If y'all didn't know. The world is ending. All right? So it would only be well within your soul if we did what? Gather together. Do the thing that's pleasing to the Most High so that when Christ returns, we have something to speak for us, to fight for us when it's time now to what? To be saved, right? To be taken out of an area, Lord willing, that will be destroyed. America's going to be destroyed, but he's not bringing on people that lived a mediocre life trying to please the Lord. It ain't working like that. Oh, no. No, it says you worker of iniquity. I have not known you because you was lazy, slothful. So, we want to make sure that we're in the right spirit when, listen, Christ returns. That's what we're working on ourselves now. So, again, Purim is going to be March the 2nd through the 4th. And then we have Passover coming up, which is going to be May the 2nd, right? May the 2nd, which is a Saturday. So, right? Yeah, we pushed it to the 2nd. Right, we pushed it to the 2nd. So, brothers and sisters in surrounding states are able to make it. Right, we fight for brothers and sisters, man, to be around. So, again, make the adjustments, make the arrangements, and get there. So let's read this, man. Let's start it off with Jeremiah 12:1. Right, we're definitely late. We'll do a part 2. Like I said, man, they hated on us trying to get on that 30 minutes ago. Right, so go ahead and put up the thumbnail, put up the title of the class. You can re-put it back through, I believe. Yeah, you can re-put it back through. But again, today's class we're going over Babylon's illusion when corruption looks invincible. Right, Babylon's illusion. Babylon's illusion. All right, and I'll give you this definition of illusion. Right, and you're probably going to help read as well. But illusion is deceptive appearance. Right? Is that on? So Babylon or America gives what? It gives a false appearance as if everything's okay. Right? That's why nobody in the States, a lot of times, they're not in the spirit of fear. Right? They don't move with haste. They think the world is A-okay. America is A-okay. Nothing's going to happen to good old America. We're going to have our houses tomorrow. There's not going to be a chance of invasion. Right? Nobody's going to bomb America. Nobody's going to have a terrorist attack. How dare they? Right? How dare they even suggest that they can hurt and harm America? So Babylon has this false appearance. But as it goes into when corruption looks invincible. Yeah. Right? As if what? Wicked doers never fall. Right? Let's read this. Come on. Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Righteousness art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee. Let me talk with thee of thy judgment.
This is where you at? Right, Jeremiah. Is that even on? Yeah, you got to talk into it. You know what you got to do, what? You're gonna have to sit closer. Yeah, you probably got to sit closer, just so that everything. Oh, it's this right here though, isn't it? Yeah. It's this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be better anyway. Right? You can turn up that. Right? Oh, it's the main one, the right one. It's Channel 2. See channel 2?
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, do channel 2. Yep. Hit it again. Tap. Okay, that's probably too much. That's cool. It's cool. You can stop because it's just not supposed to hit it, but talking to it.
Jeremiah.
Click it on.
Jeremiah. Jeremiah.
Go ahead. You good? Go ahead. Hit that, man. Hit that.
Jeremiah.
There we go. Taharada Waf. Purifying testimony, man.
Jeremiah.
I don't think you rarely miss a class.
No.
Rarely miss a class. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Righteousness art thou, O Lord.
Right. So we know the Lord is righteous, right?
Come.
And this is Jeremiah's conversation with the Father. So Jeremiah is questioning the Most High and asking him a question. Y'all with me?
God.
So I want y'all to hear his question. Go ahead.
I plead with thee.
Please, Yahweh, tell me. Go ahead.
Ye let me talk with thee of thy judgment.
Right. Let me talk with you. Let me have a conversation. Please give me understanding on how you what? Judge. How you deal with people. Y'all with me? Y'all tracking?
God.
All right. Go ahead.
Wherefore doeth the way of the wicked prosper.
Right. Why does? It says, wherefore. Wherefore doeth the way of the wicked prosper. Why do the wicked prosper? I mean, because I would ask that too. Right? I remember I came to Rochester, man. I seen dope dealers on the corner. I said, how are they not in jail? These cats is peddling dope, crack, fentanyl, meth. Right? Strange I'm gonna say
Operation.
no, not strange apparitions, but strange body parts. Yeah, strange meat prostitution. Right?
God.
Yeah, strange meat, strange women. Right? They're flourishing in that. Right? What's that, y'all? What is that? Con-Can? What is that? Go ahead. Come on.
Wherefore are all they're happy that deal very treacherously.
Right. It says, wherefore are they all happy? Right? That deal what? Treacherously.
Very treacherous.
And Thuwadag, just for a little clarity, I want you to read that one more time for me. Just so that they can hear it clearly.
God.
Yeah, you can sit down, Tyra. Thuwadag. Read that real quick. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 1.
Yeah, Jeremiah 12. And a good thing about it, they can hear it on this mic too. So go ahead.
God. Righteous art thou,
Right?
O Yahweh, when I plead with thee. Yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments.
Come on.
Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper?
Go ahead.
Wherefore are all they happy that deal very, very treacherously?
Right. So treacherous people, they're happy. They're functioning. They're increasing. So Jeremiah is asking this question about the wicked and how it seems like there's never a check. It seems like they move around checkless.
Con.
Right?
Yeah, free.
Free?
So called.
Check this out. Go ahead. What did Jeremiah say? Keep reading.
Verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Thou hast planted them.
You have what?
Planted them.
So Jeremiah knows this. That the Most High has what? Allowed them to now be as they are. Come on.
Yea, they have taken root.
They've grown in wickedness. And that's what we see in the world today, like Diddy. He let Diddy take root.
Con. Yeah, con.
He let Epstein take root. He let Donald Trump take root. I mean, we can go down the list of all the evil doers. And mind you, these are just modern day today.
Con.
We're not talking about in the ancient, in past time, right?
Con.
When you deal with these different, what was that military leader in Congo? That was Leopold, right?
Right.
That massacred many Israelites and Africans,
Right.
right? Cut off their hands because they weren't making a certain quota. It was for the was it rubber mines? It was one of the mines. If you didn't make a certain quota, he cut off your hands. So when you look at images in that time, King Leopold was cutting off hands. You got people with nubs. How they gonna work now?
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. But the point is like, was he ever brought to justice? Was America ever brought to justice when they fed our people crack cocaine? When they pushed it in the streets on our people? When they brought over heroin, right? And all these different drugs to keep us dizzy. Were they penalized? So Jeremiah's coming back in ancient times to say the same thing. It's like, man, these individuals are moving with a little bit of freedom.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein was moving with freedom. It's like, who is this guy? But he has a what? He got a fighter jet, right?
Got an island.
He got an island, same address as SpongeBob's island.
Was looking at the other day. He got all that asset in different areas.
You go get to that.
Oh, right.
Right. He's living lavish, but it's not only him though. Right. It's like when you look at all these rappers that promote evil, these pimps that's still around. Magic Don Juan smoking blunts out of his nose
at 60.
At 60, how is he still trucking, moving? It's a question that Jeremiah has. And I know it's a question. It should be a question for brothers and sisters. Like, how do you feel about the times that you're in and what's going on? Right? All the things that's coming out, right? We're hearing that Pusha T was involved.
Okay.
Right? We started to hear it in their lyrics now.
All right.
We're starting to hear the accounts of what Diddy's done to people. Like, these are traumatic incidences. That for years was what? It was looked over. It was swept underneath the rug. Like, think about, like, somebody that you know was raped.
Right. And
they laugh about it. You're the joke in the room when you come around because you were intoxicated and raped. That's the culture that we're talking about. And they pockets are on swole. Their houses are secure. As the scripture is going to go into. They're secure. But the reason why I'm touching on this scripture is because there's a reason behind it.
Come on.
The Most High is not going to allow things to happen on this earth without giving his servants the understanding of what this truly is. But Jeremiah is coming and asking the question is like, why do the wicked prosper? You planted them. They take root. Go ahead.
Right. They grow. Yea. They bring forth fruit.
They bring what?
Forth fruit.
They bring forth fruit. All Boosie do is smoke weed.
And buy land.
And buy land. Smoke weed. Speak gang language.
Yeah.
Gang tracks.
Con.
And he got 30 acres.
And he's 50.
And he's 50 years old. Acres. We live in a righteous life, right? And can't get a half. Right? I mean, we can, but, you know, we don't got it.
Right.
Shoot.
You got to do it the right way.
Yeah, the wicked is coming up on an easy streak.
Skipping steps.
Go ahead. Seems like.
Right.
Come on.
They grow. Yea. They bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth.
Right. So so Jeremiah is saying the wicked, they bring forth fruit. So that means that they're productive. Right? It's like the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Walmarts. We know that they are some monsters in regards to the information that we know about them.
Right.
But they're billion-dollar companies. They're growing. They're fruitful. It don't seem like they're going anywhere anytime soon. But the cold part about it, it says, read it.
Thou art near in their mouth.
Jeremiah is saying is like, Yahweh, you're near in their mouth. And you know what that means? All praises to God. I would like to first give thanks to God. Every time somebody win a Grammy for a gay track, right? You got Cardi B. Who won? Kalani. Kalani won a Grammy. I didn't see her speech, but
right.
I can only imagine. I would first like to thank Jesus Christ, my Lord, and say, man, you was just hitting lines of coke the other day.
God.
Ryan Garcia.
Oh man.
Yeah, I want to give thanks to Jesus.
Oh.
Man, tell me a scripture Jesus said. Tell me something he said, man. That these people that prosper, that are out the spirit, he says that God is near in their mouth. They speak a good game. You know? They go to church on Sunday. But on the night before, they're in what? They're in their ritual rooms. In their cults. Right? They doing backdoor things in schools, in elementary schools in the basement that they brought out like years ago. Like there was satanic cults
under schools
that were under schools and elementary schools. This was nationwide in America. Did y'all know about that? The schools that had the cults in it. We got to read that on the news channel.
Yeah, that's real.
Right, having rituals. But then on Sunday, they're doing what? They leading service. Like you got one of the ICE. He's an ICE. What was he?
He's the director of ICE in Minnesota.
So he's the director of ICE in Minnesota, right? He holds a job of directing the ICE agents.
Right.
But guess what his part-time gig is? He's a music. No, he's not a music director. He's a pastor, right? He's a minister. He was a pastor. How do you go from rounding up God's children, innocent individuals, to now on Sunday, you talking about grace and love and peace and grace and love for all. But you got your men out there pulling a pistol for nothing. 15 against 1. Esau gets shot in the back. Right? Now we know that was heavenly divine.
Right.
But the point is that obviously you're not telling your men to back down, to not use excessive force.
Right.
When trying to just do what? These people ain't criminals.
They just trying to live.
Y'all investigating, really. You don't know who they are.
Man.
A lot of people was taken hostage, right? They were taken hostage wrongfully. So a lot of times they just be investigating, they just searching. But the point is this though, is that the Most High is near your mouth, but go ahead.
And far from their reign.
And far from what?
Their reign.
Yeah, and far from being on their mind.
Yeah.
Like they don't think about the Most High. They may speak about the Most High, but they're not seeking out what's right and lawful and good in the sight of the Most High.
Yeah.
They do what? They hold up the appearance that they're believers. Right?
Yeah, first thing I want to say is thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be here without him.
Right.
That's what they throw out there. And they don't mean that because at the end of the day, like you said, they spend in night times and with people, because I know, Epstein's the one that they just let loose.
Right.
But he's not the only ring as they would say, connector
right.
to that evil world. But, they go out hanging out, whoever they're hanging out with in the dark times doing the strange things. With people like Diddy that entertain that type of behavior.
Oh yeah.
So they saying that, but they don't really mean it. It's just a statement at this point.
There you go.
That their mom tried to keep them in the word. Even our people, like the mom tried to keep them in the word. So now it's just a cliche statement for them to say what they got when they was little.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
You got your cross on, thinking that's some protection.
Right. Or they got Buddha on, and they still saying thank you, God.
Right. But what are we going over? We're going over about this illusion that America has when it comes to dealing with what? Corruptive nature. Corruptive people. It looks like they are living it's never gonna stop. Does it not? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like this whole dope dealer, murderer culture is like thriving. And America's doing what? Promoting it. It was a what was that? Dealing with a young boy. Statistic came out that he's, I think, the number 5, or he's within the number 5 rappers, highest paying rappers of all time.
Oh wow.
YMB Youngboy, right?
Yes.
NBA Youngboy. I don't know a lyric of his. Long down, long down. Long down. That's all I know about him, man. And that dance that he did when he was on For Loco.
Oh.
That was real bad. He pulling up his pants, man. I'm like, damn, that brother is a skeleton.
Oh man.
He was dancing with his homeboy, man.
Oh, and it was doing it. It looks sodomitish.
Look real zesty, right? But the point is like individuals like that thriving, man. Got the platinum icons, and Jeremiah's coming back to say, man, what's going on, Yahweh? What he said? Let's talk about your judgments. Let's go to Job 12:6. Job chapter 12 and verse 6. You know, just to get on this topic, because we got to touch this topic for a lot of new brothers and sisters to understand what this is. Because a lot of us will do what? You'll get tied up in it.
Yes.
And think that, you know what? It don't pay off to be the good guy, as they say. It don't pay off to do things the right way and honest and just. Because the wicked is what? They leveling up through deceit.
Man.
I know my cousin Kinfolk, cousin Renfro,
Right.
he's never told the truth, and he's what? Prosperous. He's the scammer elite. You know what? Let me try to scam too. And what happened? As soon as you try to scam,
The Lord knock on your door.
yeah, the lights is on you now. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we like to talk to you, knowing you weren't built for it. 20 years later, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's read this. Job 12 and 6. Come on.
Come. Job chapter 12 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
The tabernacles of robbers prosper.
Right, the what?
The tabernacles of robbers prosper.
Look at this. How do you feel about that? The tabernacles of robbers prosper. Jeffrey Epstein was a thief, if you didn't know. He got his millions. Listen, y'all, when I'm talking about millions, he was an elite, and
Man.
you didn't even really know him.
No.
He had $15 million worth of vehicles, boats, and
You got some jewelry?
well, he had like $7,000 in art. It was like art. It was art, jewelry. We went through his whole manifesto, right? Let me see if I can pull this account up again.
Yeah, Internet.
Because again, yes, we're on the name of Jeffrey Epstein, but we understand that he's just facilitating the same spirit that's been here on this earth,
Come.
right? He's facilitating the same spirit that Diddy was in,
Come.
right? That a lot of these predators and a lot of these men and women that are faking the funk that they operate in, right? Harvey Weinstein was another mogul, right? Movie mogul. And what do black people want to do? They want to be actors and they want to be singers and rappers. Not knowing that what? You was going to have to give up something to get a little piece of change, as they say.
Come.
You got to do something strange for what?
A piece of change.
A little piece of change. And the Bible is letting us know it's real. Let's read it again. Come on.
Come. Job chapter 12 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
The tabernacles of robbers prosper,
Go ahead.
and they that provoke the Most High are secure. Into whose hand?
Go ahead. I wonder if they're changing that. Oh. Like, I guess they're putting con, but they're trying to change it.
It must be like an autocorrect.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Come. Job chapter 12 verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure.
You hear that? They that provoke the Most High are what?
Secure.
You got mass murderers out here walking around. Mass murderers out here walking around. Mass rapists. Right? Mass men stealers. Women stealers. Organ harvesters. Right? Cocaine producers. Cocaine, what do you call it? Panhandlers.
Come.
Traffickers.
Traffickers.
Pills. Fentanyl. Right? You got the doctors. They're the highest level of fraud.
Yeah.
Manipulation, extortion. And manipulation, really. They telling you need to do this and do that. You know what, sis? You might need to get a C-section. But they know doggone well it's just going to take a few more hours for the baby to get pushed out. But they want to get what? That $10,000.
Con. Huh.
They want to get that $10,000. Right? But the... All right, Shalom family. We're back, man. Our apologies. Let's get that mic real quick. We're having technical difficulties, but we're going to push through it, right? Let's get this mic real quick. But no, the sisters was saying, what you were saying, what again? Para?
Oh, get your mic. Oh, you got the mic right there. The mic right there.
Somebody pass that mic real quick.
I was saying about Epstein just from like watching some of the videos and articles about him.
We got something a little louder than that.
Oh, they were saying.
I need that line what you just said.
They were saying that.
They don't know you. Come on.
They were saying that basically the way he made, one of the main ways he made his money was through blackmail. And in reading like, because part of the Epstein files is a bunch of like emails of him just corresponding with people.
Right.
But basically he was like, one of them was with Elon Musk and them saying he was weird and he couldn't have him on the island because he didn't know how to blackmail him.
Look at that. But is the Bible true?
Con.
God.
What does it say? Read it again.
It says in Job chapter 12, verse 6.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah. You're
the tabernacles of robbers.
Come on, the dwellings of robbers, go ahead.
Prosper.
There you go. But here's the question. Do you know how he acquired his money? Do you know how Jeffrey Epstein acquired his money to even get him to the level that he was at? What'd he do, Para? What'd he do?
He was with that dude that owned Abercrombie and Fitch and stuff.
And Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. This man was an elderly man. How old was he when Epstein got with him? Let's look this up real quick. Let's look this up because the nature that Epstein is operating in, it's the nature of America. America does this on a larger scale to countries. They do it to countries. They call it the economic hitman. If he wants something from you, he's going to go in and see if he can get it. And if you don't give it up easy, okay then. We got to now send in what? The jackals, they call them. They call them jackals. We're going to do a class, they call them the jackals. Now they go in and do what? They have a coup-op. And they overthrow the leader. No different like what? Venezuela. Trump, because he didn't like how, what's the president's name? Maduro was operating, moving his thought process. You know what? We wanted to get him up out of there, man. And then we're going to put him in some YN clothes. Oh, right. Had him in some sweats. Gray sweat. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
What America just did to Venezuela is called robbery. They extorted Venezuela. He said that oil gonna be ours. We're gonna get a lot of it too. Like, you're blatantly speaking about your criminal acts that you just did.
God.
But he moves in such a way that he thinks what? He won't be punished.
Right.
But that's how Epstein was operating. That's how Diddy was. Diddy is a bad man. With a lot of the allegations that's against him, a lot of our people didn't even hear. They didn't hear, who's this? My apologies. They didn't hear a lot of the, a lot of the cases that were brought up, right? The allegations. A lot of it was little children, right? 15, 14, 13, drug induced. Then they had to go to the hospital because of what? Because of injuries now. Internal injuries of organs, right? Anal cavities being stretched. I mean, you gotta say it. That's what it is.
That's true.
And it's bad.
That's how he was talking in those emails, though. They talking about, using their little language. Pizza this, pizza that. That pizza was good. This pizza was good. Yeah, they over there. But in all his emails that they bringing out, that's what they that's how they talking about it.
Right.
And they destroying children.
Yeah.
And they talking about that pizza. They talking about kids.
There you go.
And then they make jokes about it while they doing their little Grammy shows. They on live TV talking about. I'm going over Adam Sandler's house. He makes good pizza. I'm going over and Adam Sandler talks about I'm going over so and so actor house. she makes great pizza over there, and they over there speaking in code. You know, according to what they say.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, again, you gotta ask yourself, it's like, how is this happening? Why, God?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how? Why are you allowing the wicked to prosper the way that they are?
Come on.
Have you ever asked that? Has your parents ever asked you that? Brothers and sisters online, do you ever think that? Why is the wicked prospering? Why does it seem like there's no judgment or there's no imminent check that's coming to them? I mean, because how they make it seem is what? They're good. They're bulletproof, right? We seen it with Donald J. Trump. Yes.
But this their kingdom, so they should like do everything they can right now because we got next and ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom for real.
I know you know that.
Oh.
But for the common brother and sister, especially new brother and sister, looking at the world that we live in, to ask, because a lot of people, you know, when little Jimmy dies or when little Susie is kidnapped and they can't find her, and then they find her body at some smokestack, no clothes on, socks on, brutally what? Abused, raped, gone too early. Why Susie? You gotta ask yourself, like, why are these things happening? Huh?
They're living their best life right now.
Man, listen, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons, right? But we're seeing is that the wicked is what? They're running loose. They're running loose, man. And we're not even touching on the topic of really Sodom yet.
Right.
I mean, but that's really what this is all involved with anyway, right? That abominable spirit, right? That spirit that they have on them. But let's read that again. Read that, Job 12 and 6.
Come.
Job chapter 12, verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prospered, and they that provoke the Most High are secure.
Right. You see that? They're what?
Secure.
Come on.
Into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly.
Look at that. The Most High said the wicked are given these things abundantly. But this is why I said it's an illusion. It's Babylon's illusion.
Come.
They make it seem like that. So what? So our people can follow. The world can follow. This is the craftiness of the beast. This is the craftiness of Babylon. Come here to America and do every evil thing you desire, and you can get away with it. We'll approve of it. I know in Iran and these Middle Eastern countries, these Muslim-based countries, they won't allow you to be what? They won't allow you to be gender fluid. Come to America, you can change your name. You know what? If you got the money, you can go ahead and get the procedure done. Because this is America, the land of the free. Yeah.
And 2/3 fall for it.
There you go. Right? The brother said the 2/3 fall for it, and they do. Because they have a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding at what's really going on. So the question is, what's going on then? Brothers and sisters online, just to see if you're paying attention and aware, why does it seem like the wicked have the ability to operate and move how they want to? That there's no the judgment has not been rendered. Just think about even when you deal with here in America, when you deal with Tulsa, Oklahoma, when you deal with Devil's Punch Bowl, when you deal with the bombing in Philadelphia, when you deal with all these black establishments that were what? Destroyed by the hand of the white man. Why hasn't anybody been brought to justice? The murdering of Emmett Till, right? The murdering of Medgar Evers, right? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara. Sankara. Yeah, that's Thomas Sankara. He was actually from Burkina Faso. He was the president that was moving in the spirit that Ibrahim is right now. That's Thomas Sankara. They called him the Black Chad.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they called him the Black Chad. They had to get him up out of there. Why does it seem Like the righteous is hiding in a hole, and the wicked is what? Flourishing. Why? What y'all think? What y'all think?
Because the earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
Okay. What does that mean, though? Right? You whispered that. Like, you gotta.
The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
Right, there we go. All right, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. The brother said that on there too. Right? You can do whatever you want in America, right? The earth is the earth is giving the land. You probably meant that. Right? It's true. Right? It's true. Is that the Most High is allowing it all. He's allowing America to do what? Gain steam. To think that they're what? Untouchable. To think that they really have power. See, but the world don't understand this. They don't recognize what they're seeing. They think that this government, this regime will never fall. Or that they'll fight their way out of whatever comes their way. That's what they think. Because that's the pride of the wicked. That's the pride of these evildoers. But this is why even Christ came back and checked Pilate. Christ checked Pilate, and this is what, brothers and sisters, we got to understand what position that we're in this time. Right? What time that we're in. Let's go here real quick. Go to John 19. I'm going to show you this. Go to John chapter 19, and we're going to start at verse 10 with Christ. Of why it seems like the wicked are going unpunished. Why it seems as if the leaders of the people are what? Foolish.
They are.
Foolish, huh? What you got?
No, just it go right with that statement you just made. As you're about to go to the scripture, but basically, I watched a little bit of this leak Epstein interview. They don't even know how they created AI. They just created it and it ended up working. They don't know how they created artificial intelligence.
Interesting.
They just know that.
Where'd this come from?
This was Epstein talking about it. He got his little network was government, so dealing with politicians, scientists, and all that realm of different titles that scientists have, medical field, and all the different titles in the medical field, and entertainment world, which is music, basketball, sports, all that stuff. So he had all the connections, but he obviously him talking to he actually said the creator of artificial intelligence, the guy that's on his list. And
Who was that? What was his name?
I can't, because my internet messed up.
Oh, okay.
But he worked for MIT.
Okay.
He said in the interview that they don't even know. When he asked them, they don't even know how it works. So there's certain things, they want to understand the word complexity, he said. And they don't even understand how those things work, but they don't realize that they canceling out God.
Come on, John McCarthy?
Was another guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he said they don't even understand how they created it. It just happened. But they don't even realize how, like you said, the Most High is allowing them to be lifted up. Because in their pride, they're like, damn, I'm smart as hell. I just created something.
Right.
But at the same time, they don't even know what they created. And they don't even know the thing that they created is the same thing that's going to destroy them. So, just on what you were saying about them being lifted up in pride.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And this is what even Christ came back to do what? Christ came back to verify what's happening in the world. Or what did happen.
God.
Right? A lot of our people don't understand Christ. They don't know why he came. They don't know the temperature in the land, what was going on in the world at that time. They think that Christ really came back to save the world. We're here to say, no, he didn't. He said, I pray for you, not for the world.
God.
Right? But let's read this. This is John chapter 19, and let's start at verse 10. John chapter 19 and verse 10. Come on.
John chapter 19 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
Then said Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee?
Right. So this was now when Christ was brought to Pilate, right? Or they call it the arraignment.
Right.
Right. He's now coming to see and to speak on his behalf to get him out of the situation that he's in. Right. Which we know which was imminent for the Son of Man to be now brought to his trial.
God.
Right, what he had to go through. But read it again.
God. Then said Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee?
Right, so Pilate said, I got the power to be able to kill you. Go ahead.
And have power to release thee?
But I also got power to now, what's the other word? I know he said release. I'm trying to use that the judicial word. Pardon. I can pardon you. I can get you up out of here. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Come on.
Yahweh answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me.
Look at that. Christ speaking bold where he said, listen, you would have had no power against me. Who are you anyway? Right?
God.
Thou couldst had no power against me. Because this is what we have to understand, brothers and sisters, in today's society. There's been a transition or a translation of power.
God.
Read it again. Read verse 11.
God. Yahweh answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me.
Come on.
Except it were given thee from above.
That's the only reason. That was the only reason why Christ was even in that position, because the Most High allowed it. The Most High allowed Christ to be taken in, right, into, I want to say captivity, but into arraignment, because the Most High allowed that situation to happen. But it's no different from what? The wicked. The Most High is allowing them to move and operate as they are. But y'all said it though, right? And we're going to go there. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But why? We always go there. But as we sit back as believers, we're seeing the wicked operate. We're seeing that the Bible is real. And the things that said was going to happen, it's happening. Where the culture is what? Do as thou wilt. Do what makes you feel good. Get some Tucci in your system. I believe Tucci was the drug that a lot of these men and women take. It's like a few drugs combined, an elixir, ecstasy, lidocaine. It's all types of madness. Yeah, where it says it's like a lot of men take it so that now they can party with Diddy. Yeah, but that's the point. They call it Tucci. I think whatchamacallit brought that out. Jasmine, what's her name? Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright brought that out about the drugs that they use. But it's because the Most High has given them that ability. Read it again. Read that second precept.
Come. Thou couldst have no power at all against me.
Come on.
Except it were given thee from above.
The only reason why you have the power right now is because God allowed it. The only reason why the wicked are going without being punished is because God is allowing it. And that's what the world don't understand. They be a little clueless.
God.
Why? Right?
Yeah.
And to answer that why is because the Most High is allowing it. Go ahead.
Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin.
There you go. But he that delivered me unto you has the greater sin. They know better. Right? Judas knew better. Judas, not only that, was what? Under the law. He's an Israelite, man. Right? And that's another aspect that we're not going to go into today. But that's just even another point to show is that the heathen have a free ride in sin, in corruption, living high in the hall, right?
God.
What was his name? Playboy Mansion owner, Hugh Hefner.
God.
High in the hall until he died at an old age, right?
Right.
Let us try to pull something like that. Look at R. Kelly. R. Kelly was just having house parties, man.
Right.
They do the same thing Hugh Hefner did. If Hugh Hefner put it out there and had mad young women just running around the Playboy Mansion.
Right, he thought it was cool.
Yeah, publicized. They had it in magazines and everything.
Right.
Kelly,
He did it legal.
yeah,
He had his paperwork right. Right? They had the brothels back in the day. They had a show, I think it was called, I think it was Brothels or the Cat House or something like that. And I think Arizona, or you got a guy that had, it was a brothel where he had women, but they had a TV show about that. Right? But as soon as what? As soon as black folks try to touch anything near that, oh, you going to jail. Yeah, because there's a different order for us compared to the nations. Right? But let's keep reading. So we see that with Christ. Christ came and said what? The only reason why you have the authority over me now is because the Most High has given it to you. So what is it showing? The Most High allows the wicked to prosper.
God.
Daniel 4:17. Let's go there.
God. Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17.
Right, Daniel 4:17. Just to give a little understanding about this whole situation. Epstein was thriving for years. For years.
90s.
Decades.
God.
Decades 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, decades.
Yeah, I think they're approaching him in college.
Right.
I think he was, and no, I think he said he started working for David Rockefeller about 30. He said about 30 years old, and I think probably that when he was out of college, he was dealing with the Victoria's Secret guy.
Right. And we still got to get the age of him too. Get the age of Jeffrey Epstein's boyfriend. Right? But the point is that we're seeing is that these things are being allowed by who? The Most High.
God.
So let's read this. Come on, Daniel 4:17.
Daniel's chapter 4, verse 17.
To just answer who? To answer Jeremiah's question.
God.
Go ahead.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One.
Come on.
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High.
This is what the living should know. This is what we have to know, brothers and sisters.
God.
Right? Brothers and sisters online. Go ahead.
To the intent that the living may know.
Come on.
That the Most High.
That who?
The Most High.
That the Most High God. Go ahead, Yahweh.
Ruleth in the kingdom of men.
You hear that? God rules in the kingdoms of men. That's why y'all think voting really matters?
Lie.
Oh, y'all slow. You can vote if you want to. But the Most High is still going to put in position who he deems needs to be there to facilitate God's plan.
get the little sticker.
Yeah, they can put the sticker on. The Heavenly Father is moving at a higher level than anybody knows. He's putting it on the hearts of men to do what? Vote the way they're voting. You doing all that protesting for Sister Soldier. Man, they are not putting her in there, man. This regime has to be destroyed. So they're going to put what? Keep reading. Listen to it.
God.
Well, who are they going to put in there? Somebody that's really going to make change and a difference?
Lie.
Read.
That the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Go ahead.
And giveth it to whomsoever he wills.
So God puts in position of power whoever he desires.
Con.
Right? He allows these men to operate, women to operate as they want to. The Clintons, right? It seems like what? They're bulletproof.
They be skating.
What?
And I said they escaped. They seem like they escaped through because
Everything. Allegations, court appearances.
every decade they got something going on.
Right, and they sitting there just smiling.
Con. And they were supposed to appear in court. They didn't even appear in court.
They had a summons to appear, and they probably said, you know what, we're senior citizens, we're not able to make it.
Con. They didn't come. Instead, you had Cash Patel getting smoked.
Right, Cash Patel in there don't know what's going on. They better be paying him a lot of money, man.
Right.
They set him up.
Every time.
They make him the scapegoat. It has nothing to do with him.
Right.
But it got everything to do with him.
God.
Right? He got to make lives
They probably.
for everyone else. Y'all gotta watch what's going on, because it actually is comical to see the fall of America.
Right.
To see the hypocrisy of the things that they promoted that now is coming back on them, to show that they're liars.
God.
They're deceitful. All the wholesome image that America tried to facilitate, right?
God.
It's coming down. Listen. In the Epstein files, Epstein said, in regards to Donald Trump, he said Donald Trump, he said that he'll tell you whatever you want to hear, but he's really a bad guy. He's really a bad guy.
He's not an honest man.
Nah, he's gonna get your trust, and he's gonna do something bad with it. That's basically what he said.
God, dog. But you see that? I mean, he's doing it with America now.
Right.
Now you got all the Asiatics that was voting for Trump feeling stupid.
There you go.
Because they're like, Trump, what is he doing? There's a Filipino guy. He said, this guy Trump, he's crazy. I voted for him.
Right.
You know, he everything was good, and he was doing his thing, and then,
Right.
I don't know, he's a lunatic, this guy.
Right. See, Trump would do what? Trump would ignore that right now.
God.
Take care of business of what he has to do.
Yeah.
Come back and explain what he did to win the love over again.
God, dog.
These guys are master manipulators.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it says, and giveth to it whomsoever he will. Go ahead.
And set it up over it the basest of men.
So the Most High puts what? He puts slow people in office.
It's true.
He puts the basis, which is the lowest. Like, he's not putting up people with a moral compass. He's not giving men of power. Right? That seat wasn't meant to now be facilitated by a believer.
No.
No, you're trying to hold back what the Most High is trying to bring forth. It says the lowest of men. Think about not Bill Clinton, but George Bush Jr. George Bush Jr. was slow. It's like, when you really think about it, what qualifications did this man have to actually govern a society?
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden hitting lines of coke. Right?
God.
But why are we going over this? Well, we're going over it because we got to really recognize what's happening in front of us, to respect the hand of the Father.
God.
To understand the Most High has this all under control. You got Black, Latino, and Native Americans that are spazzing out over what's going on. No, this is the nature of the beast that we've always been talking about. Y'all want to put it underneath the rug and act like, he's a good person. No, they're monsters. And if they're not moving in the spirit of Donald Trump, they're moving in the spirit of their ancestors. Where they want to kill you, uproot your family, take your houses, take your money. This is what we're dealing with.
God.
And the Most High is doing what? He's verifying it through the news. He's verifying it through all this information and all these different things that's arising to show our people what's right and what's wrong. So he says that he puts up the basis of men.
Yeah.
But who's the basis of men? Go to Job 9:24.
God.
Job 9:24. Job chapter 9 and verse 24.
God.
Come on.
Job chapter 9 verse 24.
Read.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's who's ruling. These base men that's in leadership, they're what? The wicked.
God.
Putin, wicked. Kim Jong-il, wicked. Trump, wicked. Hillary Clinton, wicked. They're the wicked.
God.
Jeffrey Epstein, super wicked.
Oh yeah.
Right? Listen, Diddy, wicked.
God.
Come on, man.
All over, man.
You know, and it shows you too. It shows you the nature of the beast and how they try to protect their own.
Yes.
We know all the details. I seen the video with Charleston White about Diddy. We know all the details about Diddy.
Right.
And how he likes, male ejaculation on his body and wiping on himself and all this, and wiping on his spouse. What's her name? Cassie.
Right.
They wiping on each other. But when it comes to Epstein, you don't know nothing about Epstein. You don't really know too many details. All you know is other people's pictures, right? They're not releasing that image yet, unless y'all know some real details about Epstein.
No.
The only thing we knew about is who? His 95-year-old boyfriend that he stole money from. You look at the age of his, go ahead, what you got?
Well, they said that basically this guy been like a scammer his whole life because he started out as like
the tabernacles of the robbers.
Yeah, he was like a professor at some esteemed college, but he actually had like no degree. But he was teaching there for 2 years until they figured out. But he was like some type of genius or something, they said.
Man,
and
listen.
he was a good teacher, but he didn't have any credentials. And they're like, how did he even get like the position? But then he ended up becoming an investor. But they said that he wasn't.
He ended up becoming a what?
An investor on like Wall Street.
Right.
They said that he wasn't really like a good investor or anything. But that's how he met the guy, Victoria's Secret guy, was he hired him to be like his investor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the Victoria's Secret hired Epstein.
Yeah, that's how they met.
Yeah, Epstein knew how to get that money.
Yeah.
And then robbed
But
him.
it's because he was stealing from like all his clients. That's how he like got all that money.
Yeah, listen. I believe when he died, he had about half a billion.
Probably.
He had about 4, and mind you, that's just what they show us. That's probably not all he had. He probably got the Cayman Island accounts. He had $404 million. Right?
The old dude?
No, Epstein. The old dude, he had money. I forget what he said Epstein robbed from him. But you got to see that video. But the point is, these are the men that are in control. And this is why the world operates and moves the way it does. See, our friends and family don't want to look at the truth for what it is. America is being ran by the wicked. A lot of these pastors, wicked.
Yeah. That's 100% true.
Because a lot of them are getting caught up for the same crimes.
God.
They're getting caught up with sleeping with trannies. You're now touching the little boys you're supposed to be what? Counseling. Or you're laying now with the women. A pastor just got murdered. Just got killed because he was counseling a young man. Right? Counseling a young man. And then the young man found out that the pastor what? Well, let me go back a little bit. His wife got pregnant.
Oh, wow.
His wife got pregnant. But found out that what? Baby wasn't his. Guess who the baby was? Come on now. This is the world that we live in. Right? It's a world full of what? Lust. It's a world full of do as thou wilt. Tap into the spirit of whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel free. And that's the spirit that America has, that our people are trying to hide behind as if, the land of the red, blue, and white is the best place to be.
No.
I would say no. I would say no. But it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Come on.
If not, where and who is he?
There you go. So the Bible is saying is that the earth has been given into the wicked's hand. And what do? They operate wickedly. They change the appearance of Christ. They change the appearance of the disciples, the apostles, the men and women of the Bible. right? They erase history. They tell lies. They make us feel as if we used to be monkeys.
Come.
Right? When every feature about us has no type of similarity. Right? If we evolve, why are we still evolving?
Get base.
Come on, man. There you go. Deuteronomy 28 and 25. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 25. Just on this point. Yes.
Okay, 2 things.
Go, no, man. You can do 3.
They said, from the videos that I seen, they said that Epstein actually used to live at the Vatican for like a time.
Listen.
That he lived there.
I know he traveled everywhere.
Yeah, but they were saying he literally lived there.
But I agree. But the reason why I say that is because we don't know what the wicked is up to. What type of initiations, what type of rituals that these individuals are doing.
Right.
We haven't even really gone over the Catholic Church. And all the nuances of corruption, all the nuances of sexual abuse that's happening with so-called pastoral individuals. Men that's supposed to be upholding righteousness, security, they're doing what? Doing things they shouldn't, man. Breaking down, destroying men and women, little kids, the altar boys. And what happens? Allegations come up, right? Bishop U-Haul done touched about 3 or 4 boys. What do? Huh? Yeah, they don't take him to justice. They don't put him in Vatican jail. They send him to Italy. He was stationed in Germany at the time. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to send him to another parish. We're going to send him to another church so that maybe he can work that out or things can what? Cool down.
Right.
This is how you know that the wicked is in rulership. This is how you know that the powers that be are not for you. And this is why Epstein and his peers are what? They're moving like they're, what's the word though? They call it, not bulletproof, but,
Invincible?
Definitely invincible, right? That's the title, right? But it's another word too. Like they can't be punished. Right? They can't be charged. They can't be brought to justice. That's the mindset that the wicked's in. Let's read this Deuteronomy 28 and 25. Listen to what it says. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 25.
Go ahead.
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
Right, so this is a prophecy for Israelites. Right?
Come.
This is a prophecy that Moses gave to the Israelites when we would do what? If we would do what? Disobey the laws of God. We were going to be now destroyed, beat upon by our enemies. Go ahead.
Thou shalt go out one way against them.
Right, we're going to try to fight them one way. Right? We're going heads up. Coming out the gate. Go ahead.
And flee 7 ways.
So we're going to do what?
Flee 7 ways.
We're not going to have the ability to fight off our enemy. Right? This was a prophecy of what was going to befall the Israelites. This is how you know that even those so-called Hasidic Jews that's in the land, the so-called Ashkenazi Jews, Amalek, right? Little hats are not the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. The prophecy is that they were going to be smitten, destroyed, run out of their land. Go ahead.
Come. And flee 7 ways.
They were going to do what?
Flee 7 ways.
They were going to flee 7 ways. Come on.
Before them. And shall be removed into all kingdoms of the earth.
Right. But showing what? It ain't us that's empowered.
Right.
The wicked are ruling over us. But who's the wicked? Who's those that are ruling over the children of Israel, ruling over this world? Malachi 1 and verse 1. Who's been loosed to now make havoc in the world? This is what we're seeing present day in our face. The wicked has been let loose to do what he desires. Men, women, and children to do what they desire. We got to really wake up. What's that? Malachi chapter 1. We start at verse 1.
Come.
Right? We got to really understand what's happening present day. You know why, though? It's because you're walking around it daily.
Yeah.
You're walking around it daily. You have your children in the midst of it. Of these people that have strange spirits on them.
Come.
That have high levels of lasciviousness. Sisters, you better watch out. You be out the spirit and what? You get weirdo Steve that pull up on you.
Come.
He want to grab up on you. Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Come.
You better stay sharp.
He'll do it too.
Same thing with brothers too.
Yeah.
They trying to find anything to cause us to do what? Slip up
Come.
to now weaken us.
Yeah. Come.
Let's read this.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Was not what?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Because we're going to the point where the question is, well, who's loose? Right? The wicked has been loose, but who's the wicked? Who is the wicked? The earth's been given into the hands of the wicked. Who are the individuals that are moving and making the, or what they call it, shaking and moving? Right? Getting these people off. Like they said with Jeffrey Epstein, that was another file that came out that they just removed him or they switched him.
Oh.
Right? So basically what they're referring to is what? He's not dead.
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein is not dead. But this is what the wicked does. They threw him a bone. Right?
Yeah.
They said he killed himself, but they don't have any footage at that time. The officers that were working at that time no longer are employees. Oh, they paid them off, huh?
Come.
They paid them off to do what? Turn the eye? Let's get them up out of here. This is a CIA operative mission. Read it again. Come on.
Come.
Or you can read verse 2.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
I have loved you, saith the Lord.
Come on.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Mm-hmm.
Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Right. So we know that this is a continual subject matter. It's a continual talk throughout the whole Bible.
Right.
Of how the Most High loved Jacob but hated who?
Esau.
Esau. And we know Esau is the progenitor of what? The white man.
Come.
All right. And we know that scholars know this, but as we read down, the attributes of Esau is shown all throughout the scriptures. Come on.
Come. And I hated Esau.
Right.
And laid his mountains and his heritage.
Right.
Waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Right. This wasn't a metaphor. This wasn't nothing that was, this was supposed to be taken seriously.
Come, literal.
The Most High literally hates Esau.
Come.
Because there's ways about him. His spirit is not upright, like it says in Habakkuk.
Come.
We're going to go there. Spirit's not upright. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
Come on.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished.
Come on.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
And that's the mind of Esau.
Come.
Right? The so-called white man. Whatever's brought down, they're going to build it back up. We're never going to be what? We're never going to be taken out of power. Come on.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build,
Go ahead.
but I will throw down.
Read.
And they shall call them.
And they shall do what?
They shall call them.
This is very important when it comes to Esau. We shall call them. They shall call them. Go ahead.
The border of wickedness.
The border of who?
Of wickedness.
Because Esau is the epitome of a wicked person.
Come.
Look at what they've done throughout the ages to our people. And look what they're doing in society today. The allegations that Jeffrey Epstein has against him is pedophilia, where he was now grooming young men and women to do what? Facilitate sexual acts for his peers. Different organizations that he was investing in, like Victoria's Secret, was that now just to bring forth models? No. He was now having a, what do you call it? Having a audition for masseuses. Yes, masseuses. Women that could now go back to his island and give massages. Secure assistants that now would do what? Be at these men and women's beckoning call. But we understand why. The nature of him is the way it is. We understand why Epstein moves the way he does. We understand why his friends were what? The elites of the world. They're respected. The world respects all these individuals that were his friends, his counterparts. Everybody that is a who making money, they were there.
Yeah, you know.
And if they weren't there on the island, they was turning up elsewhere.
God.
But the sad part about it, brother, he was dealing with children.
Yeah.
Right? And it's no different from R. Kelly. It's no different from these men where you had mothers and fathers giving their children up to these men at young ages. Justin Bieber was given up to Diddy at a young age. Usher was given up to Diddy at a young age. Trey Songz was given up to who?
Did you see?
Who was Trey Songz given up to? Who did his mother allow Trey Songz to now go live with? If anybody recalls that information as a young man. Jamie Foxx. All these guys, man, have been influenced by who? The whore. The beast. The wicked. Yes.
And like hustlers, like so-called big-time hustlers, not no better because they deal with little girls in the hood because they got a little bit of money.
There you
They
go.
don't deal with nobody their age. They like 27, 28. They go deal with a cute little 16, 15-year-old girl because they got money. I remember that song that we heard. Remember the girl that wrote the song about like,
Oh, Beef for Better?
I think.
Yeah, it would be for better. I was about to say the same thing. Be for better. Look at her lyrics on that real
They
quick.
ain't doing no better though. And they seen
They
that.
can't find it?
They seen that through the, you know what I'm saying? Through the so-called elite of the world because they got money. Oh, I can have anybody. But won't you go get a lady? Why you dealing with a little girl that don't know nothing?
Or a little boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because they probably turn little boys out too.
They definitely. There's a video in the 90s of that little Edomite actress, Demi Moore. She making out with a 13-year-old boy.
Demi Moore was making out with a what?
13-year-old boy.
Right.
She was a full-grown woman at that time.
Right. So Be for Better said this. It's a new artist out of Mississippi. She said, but what's the point of me talking? Right? I picked the same kind of baby daddy. What's the point of him being 32, effing me at 17? What's the point of being mad? They just gonna label you as fast. Cause you know dope boys, not pedophiles, long as they get in the bag. But that's the mindset, like you just said, right? Because that's the culture, right? But we know, just even going in a younger age, though. We're talking about 14, 13, 12.
I don't know too much about that.
Yeah, we're talking about when you go to this world, brother, they dealing with 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, younger than that. Because why? This world is dealing with a high level of lust. This is the spirit that America breeds, but this is why the Most High called Esau the border of wickedness. And this is why I wanted to bring the class, because we have to be aware.
God.
You got to be aware of what your subconscious and what you're not really recognizing you've been involved with. If you're just walking around day by day as if life is going to be safe, you're going to be caught off guard and you will be taken. Physically or either spiritually. In the land that we live in. And if you didn't know, we are in the borders of wickedness.
God.
But where else are we at? Go to Revelation 18. Go to Revelation chapter 18. Revelation chapter 18 and read verse 1. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 1. Where are you at?
God.
Are people walking around like, man, they got no issues. Nothing to be worried about.
God. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven,
Come on.
having great power. And the earth was lightened with his glory.
Right.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice,
Come on.
saying, Babylon the Great is fallen,
Right.
is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
Right. Babylon. Babylon comes from that word Babel, right? Confusion. And that's what America is. It's a confused state. That's why a lot of the nations hate America. These Muslim states, these African states, they despise America's spirit and what they're trying to promote to the world. It's confusion. Right? Everything's out of order. When it comes to our households, how to deal with your child, gentle parenting. We gonna gentle parent.
God.
But listen, if it's time to turn up, it's time to turn up.
God.
Right? I ain't want to call for CPS. No, you just want to come and take my child and give them to two gay parents. That's what you want to do.
True.
Babylon the Great is America. When you go back to Revelation chapter 17, the great war that sat on many waters. When you read Revelation 17, Revelation chapter 18, you're dealing with a corrupt society that lives off of lust, luxury, and corruption. Yes.
Hebrews 12 and 16.
We're going to get that later. Definitely going to get that. Because that's the nature. Right? And this is the reason why we're going kind of in this topic this way, is to recognize the Most High has allowed a sadistic monster to rule. This is what we got to understand. This isn't what true leadership is. Donald Trump is not going to make America great again.
He already shown it now.
Right. J.T. Vance.
Oh.
Listen, China is not going to be able to bring back balance to the world. Putin ain't going to do it. The Venezuelan presidents,
Right.
the so-called commandants, what do you call them? The comrades.
Right.
Those fighting for, the less valued.
Revolution.
The revolutions. Viva la revolution.
Right.
That's not going to make this world great. Because this world has been corrupted by the wicked. Most High said we're going to have to bring forth a new heaven and a new earth to get this place right. Right? To clean up the mess. But where are we living at today? Read it again.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 2.
Go ahead.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Come on.
Is fallen.
Right? And this is a what? Prophetic vision of what's going to befall here in America. America will fall.
God.
Are you going to fall with it? Are you going to fall with America? Are you going to fall with the elite? Seeking out the bag. intermeddling with all forms of wisdom. We're going to get to that in part 2. Just the introduction to understand what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a beast, a monster. And that's why they facilitate the wicked the way that they do. Like you said, Clinton don't got to show up.
Right.
They don't have to now be accountable for the things that they've done, things that they've said. Jeffrey Epstein put a lot of money into their campaigns, into their different contributions that they're trying to promote.
He saved Bitcoin from falling.
Look at that.
He put money into Bitcoin when it was about to fall off, and
where is he getting this money from? It's like he almost got the unlimited card.
he got the Illuminati card.
There you go. He said he works for who? The Rothschilds.
Con.
He said he's a representative of the Rothschilds.
Con.
They let these little emails roll out, but we already knew what this was all about. We know that he's a part of the wicked. And the Most High is giving them access to what? To the riches. Right? To the funds. To be able to have fun. So-called.
Con.
So keep reading. Come on.
Con. Babylon the Great is fallen. And it's become the habitation of devils.
It's become the habitation of what?
Of devils.
There you go. Because the devil lives here. The devil lives here. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We can account for that.
Con.
Biblically. Devil means what? Deceiver. All he does is lie and deceive. This is why you got to be very careful on what? Social media, the movies, the spirit that you start rolling in. Esau knows how to distort your righteous spirit. He knows how to pull you off your mission. He knows how to now confuse you. It's a video floating around YouTube now. A black woman, Benjamin's sister, was what? Going through depression. She said in her voice or in her head, all she was hearing, kill yourself, kill yourself. Guess what she did when she got off live? Killed her. She unalived herself, should I say. She unalived herself. But it's like, where did those thoughts come from? She didn't even know how to deal with that.
Right.
Because that's what the devil will do. He'll cause you now to have insecurities and cause you to now have all these different elements and spirits to be upon you, and you don't know where they came from. She said she don't know where it came from. Where is his voice coming from? I can tell you one thing, you're smoking weed. That's one thing.
God.
You got that strange incense around you. Yeah, you attracting demons to you. Brothers and sisters don't know that. Smoking that weed, however brothers want, well, I don't smoke, I just let it, perspirate the air. I mean, that's lawful though. That's lawful if it's done in a therapeutic way.
Right.
Our people are dealing with that to do what? They're trying to self-diagnose themselves.
God.
Our people love to be self-diagnosers. You a doctor.
Right.
So you gonna handle everything with weed, huh? That's what you gonna do? Back pain, weed. Mental pain, weed. Sniffles, weed. Headaches, weed. Like, brother, you never heard of oregano? You never heard of ginger? I was talking yaki, man. I'm about to get on this ginger, which is a natural anti-inflammatory, but you gotta eat it, which is called it's called gingerol. So when you eat it, it stimulates the anti-inflammatory properties, right? But then when you actually drink the ginger and lemon in your tea, it's called Shogal. So Shogal is a high-level anti-inflammatory, but it also helps with what? Your digestive system. It helps with the lacings of your belly.
That's great.
But what do we want to do? We just want to eat McDonald's and smoke weed. Because that's what Esau tells us. Esau says, smoke it up. What did you say? Turmeric, but it's a way for turmeric. You can't just
You need a little bit of
pepper. And I think it's I think you do ginger with it too.
That's an
You
activation.
can,
Yeah, it's certain things that you gotta, like, for example, what he said was turmeric and coconut oil.
you got
Refined coconut oil, which is the binder to allow the turmeric to actually activate. I like the new Yaki now. Even though he be speaking that Yiddish.
Oh, God.
To wada. Toda.
Oh, man.
And cold medically. I don't know what he be saying. Cold medically.
Why did you get it tangled?
I don't know that, but his medical education is on point.
God.
with a peppercorn activate the turmeric.
Yeah. You know, like these are the things that we need to start fighting, not fighting. These are the things we need to start, fighting with.
Come.
And instead of allowing the beast that is the cage of every what? Read it again.
It's become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit.
Right, it's the hold of every what?
Foul spirit.
Come on, man. It's like a crime to be heterosexual now.
Oh, man.
It's a crime. It's a crime to desire, right? To be with a man being with a woman and a woman being with a man.
Mm.
We're now getting hate crimes upon us because we called them by their different pronoun.
Mm.
I don't know what to call you because I don't know what you is.
Right.
You look like a woman, but I can tell you a man. It's ma'am. Well, I didn't know. Wear a name tag next time. How am I supposed? You don't look like a woman, but that's America. It's confusion.
God.
And if you allow yourself, you'll do what? You'll be weakened to just give in. I'm gonna just roll right with him. I'm gonna accept it. Finish it. Come on.
God. And a cage
Right.
of every unclean
Come on.
and hateful bird.
Read.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath.
But that's the point. It says in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is a filthy place.
Right.
It's a nasty place. And we didn't even get on the aspect of what? Sacrifices. Killing of the kids. The rituals. We didn't get into that yet. We will though.
Right.
Because that's what this place facilitates. How many stars got to tell you they kill kids? They're at the Grove.
They losing their mind.
Hey, they're going wild because they got a glimpse of it and didn't know what to do. Didn't know how to react. Didn't know how to now embrace or to deal with what they were seeing.
God. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. He ran out saying, they made me watch them. They made me watch them kill the kids. They had me tied up. And he's shouting, and he got a Mexican sister back in, she's a model. She got invited to some party, and then she came out the hotel screaming. And then she ain't been seen since.
Look at that.
Back in 2009. Or something like that.
But that's the point, right? We got to understand you're dealing with a society that promotes evil, wicked behavior. They approve of it, right? And Israel got to be very careful that you're not swallowed up with them, that you're not intermingled with them. Keep reading, come on.
A cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Come on.
3. For all nations have drunken. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
There you go. And this is why when you deal with this, connector of Jeffrey Epstein, he's everywhere.
God.
He's with Prince. What's his name?
Andrew.
Prince Andrew. Right.
Prince. Yep, Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew. All these noble individuals.
So-called Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Listen, Diddy had a high level Middle Eastern guy at his parties.
Oh, God.
That was by that one woman that was on White Underbelly. That brought that out that she was at Diddy's party and how he had little midgets in there, but they weren't midgets though. She said midgets. She didn't want to get caught up. They were kids.
Right.
They were kids at a Diddy party.
What is
Yeah.
it called?
Midgets.
No. What?
Oh, White Underbelly. White Underbelly is it's a program we used to watch. Well, I used to watch it back in the day a lot, but it was just interviews. A lot of interviews with different styles of lifestyles in the world, pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, gang members. It was really their story. It was a platform where they could just sit there and just talk, answer the questions. But it shows the insight of America.
Right.
And what it develops in people. You know what I mean? What this world promotes. Oh, yeah. And this is why the scripture says, when the wicked are in authority, the people what? They mourn. So these people are mourning. But it's because the state that America is in. They don't care about their people. They just care about what? The leaders. They care about continuing to do their agenda, right? So that they can go home to their millions of dollars and do freak offs.
Yeah.
Living in rituals. Let's keep reading. Come on.
God. And the kings of the earth
Right?
have committed fornication with her.
Come on.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
There you go. And that's all the delicacies, all the different trade routes, all the different mechanisms of gaining money. That's why Donald Trump, they say Donald Trump this year, we're going to end it with this. They say Donald Trump has made over $1 billion. I think it was like $1,400,000 this year. No, was it? No, it was last year. I think that was last year, 2025.
God.
Whatever it was, in 1 year he came up with $1 billion with his investments. It's like, what investments you got as a president? Right? But this society is about their gain, it's about their pleasure. Right? And this is what we got to understand, the illusion. What's that? Yes, sir? Oh. Huh? Oh, I was going for the video?
Yeah.
Right, but this is the illusion that America has, as if what? This type of activity, this type of mindset is going to continue forever. So again, I know we started late. We got a lot more to go into this class. Babylon's illusion when corruption looks invincible. Right? Like they won't be taken down. Because we're going to start going into the psyche. Right? The psyche of the wicked. Right? The things that they do. All right? Brothers and sisters online, the water for watching. Right? We'll be back, most high willing, Saturday. For Sabbath class. VA will be live tomorrow for their class. What is this? Show. Right. Listen, again, hit us up if you want any class topics, any subjects to go over. We'll definitely tap into it. All right, we're going to say stay strong, stay in the spirit. And with that, we'll say shalom.
Shalom.